Why hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pandu. Welcome back to another video. So Chantal uploaded another mukbang. It's called Meatloaf, Cheesy Scalloped Potatoes, and Homemade Lotus Strawberry Cheesecake. Well, I mean, that's how I read it in my head at least. So let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties.
I mean, it looks really good, but like also at the same time, it looks like everything else that she's ever made. I hate to be that person, but which I mean, hey, bees and let bees, but it's a thought I thought I would share with the class. Oh my goodness, guys, she added a heart. It's not just so cute. It's so cute.
Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. So, today I have a very special meal, one of my favorites ever. I'm gonna keep this on, but down here a little bit. My meatloaf. First time in Kuwait. Cheesy potatoes au gratin. They're kind of like a scallop potatoes, but instead, I'll tell you in a minute. Salad and homemade cheesecake with Biscoff crust.
Well, guys, obviously it's okay because she's eating a salad. She's eating skinny, so obviously she can have that piece of cheesecake. Of course, naturally. It's fatty logic. I also follow by that rule. It's like, oh my gosh, if I can eat like a salad with my meal, it doesn't count. It's fine.
Homemade strawberry sauce. Okay, so this meal from scratch, even the bread in my meatloaf is from scratch. I made some baguettes for breakfast today, and I used the leftovers with some milk in my meatloaf, and I'm going to tell you how I made everything because I didn't film everything because it was really hot in there. And
okay, Ashley is just in full force. Hey girl, how's it going?
I have some iced lime water. Let's have some bismillah. Refreshing.
I will say that whenever I'm not in the mood for soda, I used to yes, it's soda, it's not Coke. That's a weird thing I've never really understood about people. Like people from the South they say Coke when they mean no. I mean like Coke. Coca-Cola. But anyways, rant over. I for a while there was getting like lemon water whenever I would go out, and I'm looking back now, I'm just like, are you okay? Pass me. Anyways.
All right, now let me tell you how I made this stuff. What are you guys having for dinner? I hope you're having a wonderful dinner. Okay, let's have some salata. So let's start with the salad. This is just romaine, black olives, tomatoes, and cucumber, and the dressing is a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of lime juice, some olive oil, pomegranate molasses, and a little bit of honey, salt, and pepper.
No, I will say that sounds really extra fancy, and I would not mind trying it if made by someone else. I'm very basic. I'm just like, get me some spring mix, and get me some ranch, and get me some chicken. I'm good. And maybe even a tomato if I'm feeling fancy that night. Oh, and cheese, and a little bit of salt. But like, you know, you have to have the cheese.
Fresh vegetables. These potatoes here, so tender. Fork tender. Oh my gosh. I sauteed some onions and caramelized them a little bit. Sliced potatoes in a baking dish. I made a cheese sauce with milk, like full fat milk. I made a roux first with butter and flour. About 2 tablespoons of each. Some milk, and I let that become thick. Added some sharp cheddar, poured it over the potatoes and onions.
Okay, my question is, why did she not film any of this? Right, like, isn't, like, the whole entire thing now, like, oh, I get to make a video of me cooking it, guys, and, like, come eat with me afterwards. Like, I'm just a little bit confused as to why she didn't, but, I mean, hey, bees and let bees.
And let it bake. Let's see. And, you know, I also added some turmeric, salt, pepper, some garlic powder, and some 7 spice, a little bit, which has, like, nutmeg and stuff. Oh, those are dangerous. Then for the meatloaf here.
Okay, since she's basically just talking about food while eating food, I'm gonna speak to her up to 1.5. I don't think anybody in this situation is gonna be complaining. Okay, no, I didn't think so. Okay.
I take a pound of ground meat, beef. I soaked some of my leftover baguette in milk. I added that in, 1 egg. I blended up in the food processor. 1 green pepper, 1 red onion.
Girl, if you're gonna be doing cooking videos, is this what we have to look forward to? You telling us how you made the food while you eat the food, and also reminiscing about how you made the food? Oh no, I thought that couldn't get any worse, but I mean, it's something to talk about. Chantal, I don't know. I don't know if I prefer this or her just going for a good like 5 minutes before she decides to finish her sentence. I have no idea.
Some ketchup, some salt, pepper, maybe onion, garlic powder. And then I put the glaze of ketchup on top, and that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. Now the cheesecake, about 2 packages of about 200 grams each, Biscoff cookies.
And also something I'm just realizing is that she has her salad mixed in with like everything else. Like these two things, like, you know, on their plate, like kind of next to each other. Like fine, that makes sense, whatever. But like she has her salad mixed in with all of it. I don't know if I would have personally done that. Just everything would get mushy and like there would be like scalloped potatoes on your lettuce. No, thank you. I would like a separate bowl for my salad.
And I use my food processor to make the crumb. I added a bunch of butter, like melted butter, maybe 9 tablespoons, and some brown sugar. Pressed it in a pan, froze it, made the mix, which is sour cream, icing sugar, 2 containers of Philadelphia cream cheese, a little bit of lemon juice.
I forgot I wanted to see her cook this because I wanted to like maybe make it if it was good, but just we're hearing instructions. I wanted to actually like see her make it so I could do something with that. Okay, never mind. The one thing that I was actually excited about got ruined. Yay me.
Oh, and I put a little salt in the crust. And you just blend it. I didn't even use a blender. I just mixed it with by hand till it was smooth. Strawberries is just strawberries and sugar, which makes like a syrup. And if you let it in the fridge overnight, it thickens into like a syrup. Don't have to use cornstarch. I don't have any, so. My dressing is so nice. I hope Salah likes it. I'll let you guys know. I'm feeling a lot better today.
Are you sure about that, Chantal? Because you're eating a salad. Now, I hate to be a hater-ass, bully-ass bitch. I do. I truly do. But Chantal, she's willingly, like, eating a salad. Are you really doing that good? That's a very honest-to-God question because you don't eat salad. You don't usually eat salad. Which, I mean, not saying that you can't eat a salad, but, like, you're eating a salad. Anyways.
I had a very nice day. Woke up after Fajr, which is the first prayer of the day. Pretty early in the morning. I started making homemade bread for the breakfast. I made the cheesecake last night. And Salah woke up and then made us breakfast. My homemade breads and scrambled eggs, chicken sausages, labna, sliced tomatoes, some orange juice.
Orange juice from the juice boxes or no? Because that's my question. I want to know. Sorry.
Cleaned all that mess up. Made Howie his salad, which I did record. I'm just waiting for my vlog to have enough footage from my vlog to, you know, add it in there.
AKA trying to get it to 8 minutes so that way she can get mid-roll, so that way she can get more money. You're welcome. Chantal, you're not the only one that's monetized here. Come on.
I'm gonna slow down. Too good. But I'm doing a lot better. I think I was just being vulnerable the other night and just opening up and having a low moment, homesickness.
No, Chantal, what happened was you were throwing a temper tantrum because he wouldn't get you fast food. No, I want to go back home to Canada. Next video, what would you know? Shocker. Fast food. It was all a ploy, Chantal. We see you.
I do feel like this is my home. It is.
Okay, but then whenever you said homesick, why is home, and homesick, in big quotation marks, Canada? Homesick means that's where your home is in your heart. Homesick means Canada for you. What is she not getting, Care?
And we have friends and family here who love us. And yes, me too. They're aware of my past.
Okay, who? Because the people that you did meet, Chantal, you made moral, or is it mortal? I don't know, enemies with those people within the first few months. Remember? Allah and his wife? Everyone else does. Who else? Because you don't go out of the house unless he does. And we haven't heard about these magical friends and family that love you guys so much up until this point. So, who are said people? Because I would like to know. I mean, let me clarify. I would like to vaguely know who they are, you know, related to you guys. But, like, I don't care about that like that.
But as long as I continue to try to do better, a past is just a past. Nobody can fault you for that. We all have one.
But Chantal, for some reason, you like to bring up your own past and cry about your own past, but yet you like to cry victim about everything in your past and bring up your past out of absolute nowhere, though. Oh, but okay.
I don't know, there's people who don't believe that, think I'm miserable. People are waiting for that, for me to
Chantal, you cried for 2 hours almost wanting to go back to Canada. What are you talking about? She's acting like, oh, that stream never happened, guys. What stream? What? I wasn't miserable. I was just crying because, yeah, just because. Chantal, what are you talking about?
Miserable, which is weird.
But yeah, guys, it's so weird that we think that she's just miserable. It's just so odd. It came out of absolute nowhere. Don't know what she's talking about. I don't know.
But I can't control what people think. But you don't have to understand it. It's my journey, you know what I mean? And nobody can really understand how I feel except for me. Like, I'm feeling it. By the way, I don't have makeup on because I made a huge dinner. Homemade cheesecake, homemade bread, meatloaf, potatoes. I'm not putting makeup on, okay?
Okay, not saying that she has to put on makeup, but like if you're gonna make it a point, like I'm not gonna put on makeup, guys. Okay, well then, if you're not gonna take this seriously, why should anyone else?
We become so accustomed to filters and, you know, makeup, the high heavens, that we don't even really know what our natural beauty is, like appreciate our.
The filter queen is going to be complaining about people don't know what they actually look like without. Okay, ma'am, come on StreamYards, and then after you come on StreamYards and we see the logo at the top left and everything, then I will hear you about filters. Okay.
Natural beauty anymore. I'm like that too. I have to work on that, but I can't stand not having eye makeup on. It's you know, I look tired. You gotta try that dressing. Come on, fan. Do your job. Comes in handy. I remember you guys saying.
Which is so funny because that's what I feel like everyone else thinks. If you do your job, go do things, go like make content and stuff, and you know, put some effort in. Now you know how we feel.
Get a fan. Get a fan.
Yeah, guys, you guys get a fan. I feel like most people have them, Chantal, but thank you for letting us know. I usually turn mine off for recording, actually, because hold on, mine comes with like a little remote. It's so fancy, but this is what it sounds like with my fan. But I don't want to make it sound like I'm in a wind tunnel, so I turn it off for you guys. See, Chantal, a little bit of effort goes a long way.
Now I know why. You should see our wall here. It's full of cases of water. Full.
Hi, babe.
Hey, babe.
You doing food?
Yeah, but the real question is, did you?
This food level, I would say better than Cheesecake Factory.
No
I
way!
swear to God.
You really?
Oh my gosh, babe, I have a great idea. Whenever I'm recording, you come in and I'm going to ask you, how did you like your food? And then what you're going to say is something along the lines of, I liked it better than the Cheesecake Factory. That'll show everyone that we're happy and we're married. Oh gosh, Chantal, he's not a good actor. Of course, she's just like, and I needed to go back to that face, hold on. And don't worry, babe, I'll give you a real subtle hint about when to say it, too.
This food level, I would say better than Cheesecake Factory.
No
I
way!
swear to God.
You really like the meatloaf?
100% yes.
Thanks, babe. You hear that, Cheesecake Factory? Better watch out.
I mean, with Amber as a customer, I don't think that they have anything to worry about, to be honest with you. And also, I don't think they have any competition with kitchen either, to be honest with you. So I think they're okay.
My meatloaf is something else. I don't want to toot my own horn, but everyone is good at cooking something, okay? If you can't cook, don't be hard on yourself. Like, look at me, I can cook, and I just don't. I just didn't for a long time. And I never appreciated how better homemade food is.
Oh, Chantal, isn't that just so weird? Is there a reason why you're not ordering out all of a sudden? Is there a reason? And this is the time when I remind you guys about that red hijab anti-Semitic rant that she went on. Don't ever let her forget that. You're welcome, Chantal. Love that for you the most.
So what is something you can cook very well? Toot your horns in the comments.
I mean, there's not one single thing I can think of that I'm like, oh my god, it's so good, you have to try it. I mean, I'm not halfway decent cook. It could be worse. I could put my salad and scalloped potatoes touching. I could do that.
Me and meatloaf. And you know what? I used to dog on my mom's meatloaf as a kid, especially. But hers was bomb too. But she used saltine crackers and put cheese on top, cheese slice. She didn't always make she did cook almost every day. Pretty much, we never ate out much. I don't think we could afford to. My mom was like, I told you this, but a single mom for many years. And she went through college, worked. Even in high school, though, I would come home and supper. So there would be something to eat. I love my smee. All right, check this cheesecake, better than Cheesecake Factory.
Is that some sort of subtle hint being like, Shmee, I need help, Shmee, come help me get home, Shmee? I wouldn't be surprised.
The Lotus, have you ever had a Lotus cookie? Velvety, creamy, beauty bite. That all noise must stop and appreciate.
I cannot tell if she likes it or not because she's not like, oh my gosh, this is so good, guys. It's so juicy. It's so good. She's just like, oh yeah, I have to appreciate it. So, I don't know, did you try it before you at least brought it on camera? Probably not.
I fell in love with no-bake cheesecake when I was working at a women's shelter in Mattawa, Ontario. We had a cookbook there. And I always wanted to make the best dishes because I would be cooking, okay, and doing groceries and playing Yahtzee. And actually, that's not all I did. I also sorted the clothing for the donations. I sometimes looked after the daycare. I wrote an article for the newspaper talking about my work there. I volunteer worked. But the satisfaction on the faces of the women residing at the shelter. Now, the shelter was for women who were escaping an abusive relationship. It was a very safe place for them. Even the door at the place had no, I'm sorry, I'm getting so emotional because when I remember them, how sweet they were, and they didn't deserve any of what they were going through in life. So,
is this some sort of projection? Is there a reason why she's bringing this up and then crying about it?
Just to be able to put a little smile on their face by making them gourmet food, literally gourmet. I would take out this cookbook. Even the counselor, because they had counselors working there and then had me a volunteer. They were the girl was like, my gosh, they're lucky having you cooking for them. I don't eat pork anymore, but I remember making this pork roast with oh my gosh, the sauce was an apple, homemade apple. I don't know, it baked for hours, and the whole smell and the whole when you're cooking something with love, it just smelled up the whole shelter and just made the ambiance just so comforting. And there was a recipe for a no-bake cheesecake, and I made it, and oh my gosh, I was blown away. It had graham cracker crust though, but kind of a big piece. Very wonderful women. One woman would just watch, she would crochet and just watch Days of Our Lives. No, one woman watched Days of Our Lives. This one woman who crocheted would watch Passions.
As she should. That's probably gonna be me, honestly. Just crocheting away. I know how to crochet, not super great, but I can do pretty basic things. But patterns, yeah, no. Unless if it's a YouTube video where I can watch along, no, I can't read them. It's too complicated.
I think it was. You are my passion for life. Oh my gosh, mashallah. That was amazing. Thank you, Allah, for this wonderful food.
Here we go with the performances, and I'm definitely trying to walk back from this, but weirdly enough is still on your channel. But anyways,
I'm just so appreciative these days of. That's one thing that Islam has taught me to be is appreciative. I don't talk about my religious journey.
Okay, well then why aren't you super thankful about someone rescuing your cat? That'll make her think for a while, I'm sure.
I am thinking of doing more videos about that, but I just wanted to learn more about it myself before I start making videos. But I mean, I'm a beginner, but
Chantal, you have nothing but time on your hands. What do you do all day? Here we go with another religious rebrand again. Wonderful. Yay.
I remember that one lesson of, being appreciative of everything you have. This piece of cheesecake, this roof over my head. I don't have riches. I don't have a lot of jewelry. My beautiful ring, Arabian gold ring. But I don't have much else to show. I have my husband, my pets. We have a car, apartment. We have a very modest life in a lot of ways. And, that's good enough for me. I don't really care about having Chanel bags and material things. To me, that's not.
But then, why were you saying, oh, I want this, Dior lipstick? It was in shade, insert number here. It's like really good and it has glitter in it. And what would you call that, ma'am? That was like less than a week ago.
To me, I don't want a Chanel bag. Like, even if I had.
But you wanted that Chanel lipstick though, or Dior. I think it was Dior. But yeah, you wanted that Dior lipstick.
I mean, we probably could like buy one, but that would not be wise. I don't think that it's something I would even want if I could buy one without it affecting me. Like, if I was rich, I just wouldn't.
Girl, says the lady that was buying up paneer and this and that, and oh my gosh, money's not an option. I can buy you this, I can buy TVs, I can do. But now, oh, I don't know if I even want to that. Girl, shut up. Do you think that we don't know who you are? Come on.
I wouldn't want it. If that's what makes you happy in life, I'm not going to dog that. That's totally
100% dog that. Do you not remember, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, we were just like, well, I just don't understand why people spend so much money on XYZ. Because that money could be going to charity. Sure, we believe you.
totally your life. But me personally, because I've seen comments of people being like, you're 40, you don't have anything. But that's where you're wrong, because not all wealth is material. I am very, very happy with what I have. So yeah, I just want to emphasize that. Because it could help. I emphasize that not to convince myself or other people. I say that actually to convince other people. Like, a lot of people are down and depressed right now and feeling like they can't.
Now, mind you, just for a little reminder again, 2 days ago,
go on in life because they don't have enough material possessions. You have a lot more than you realize. Just look for it. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish my refreshing water. I love Stella trying all these new foods. I said meatloaf and scalloped potatoes are, a very popular dish in Canada. So yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna cook next, but I'm sure I'll think of something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, some days I'm gonna be cooking in the kitchen. Some days I'm just gonna show you what I'm eating. Some days will be vlogs. Some days I'm gonna try to
and
mix
we're
up.
already giving up on the cooking videos. Might get a rare one, but from what it sounds like, we're just gonna be getting eating videos, which again, not super surprising.
But anyway, no matter what, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Another Real Witches free brand, and that they're like, and not everything I have is material, guys. Okay, sure, we believe you. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.